Hi.
Hi, George.
Have you ever tried to explain something that you love, like ice cream or puppies or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm sure a bit.
Okay. Uh, Explain to me your favorite food.
My favorite food, oh, I think I have to say pasta. More specifically, Alfredo. I know that's not like real Italian food, like that's an American kind of thing, but Alfredo,
Alfredo
yeah.
pasta. What does it come with?
It comes with the noodles, like the penne noodles,
Uh-huh.
right? And then the Alfredo sauce. I don't know what that consists of, but
Heidi makes a homemade sauce. You'll have to hook up with her on that.
okay,
We'll have to
yep.
send you some.
Yeah, I agree. Sounds good.
All right.
Sometimes it comes with chicken. I like chicken because I don't eat red meat, so got to get protein from somewhere.
I want to talk to you today about music.
Okay.
Okay. So for me, I use films and movies as my form of escapism to like kind of quiet my chattering brain.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool. I disappear into this world. I'm gone.
Of course.
So, who's your favorite artist right now?
My favorite artist, probably Harry Styles. I think I have to go with him
Why?
because he is one of the most, I feel like, confident, I guess. Maybe not one of the most, but he helped me figure that out for myself. So he's played a pretty big part of who I am now, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you care that people say, "Oh, he's pop music," or
No. Well, because Harry Styles, he came from One Direction. So everybody, that's what they feel like they associated with is the boy band. Like, oh, he's Harry Styles, he's from the boy band. They're not together anymore. So he's definitely evolved and he definitely has his own style now. He does a lot of rock too, things like that. What happens in their life, I feel like you just have to come to the realization that maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe you realize that there's more out there for you. There's definitely more potential out there. So you just have to make that move to get to where you want to be.
do you ever sing out loud?
Oh, all the time.
Oh,
All the time, everywhere.
yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm married to a person who does that.
Yeah. Oh, I bet that's fun for you.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. I'm like, hey, babe, I really love your voice, and then she looks at me crazy, but I'm like, hey, at least
Yeah.
you're singing to me. It's a free concert. I don't care. I'll take
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I'm sure my mom loves it.
it. I'm gonna ask her about that. That's cool. Why do you sing out loud?
It's just fun. It's something to do. When the music's on, I feel like you really get into the music. So just something to do. It kind of helps me just when you're focused on the music, really, you're not focused on anything else that's happening, I guess.
Yeah. What is it? What does it take to do that? You have to really commit to be able to be that involved in that world. For me, when music's on, it's just like some stuff in the background.
Yeah.
But when my wife's listening to it, I know it's like probably like how you're explaining it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like, what does it take to get to that world, or?
I don't. Music kind of just. It's like you said. It's kind of an escape. When you have something going on, you're listening to the music. When you listen to the music, you're paying attention to the words and the lyric and the meaning, the beats, and everything like that. So you're kind of more focused on that music and the pleasure and the entertainment of that rather than anything else that's
Does
going
it
on.
does it give you a certain emotion or feeling? Like, does music pull something out of you? Is it telling you a story? Like, what's that process?
Yeah, I feel like music, it does tell a story. I listened to another artist, his name is Russ, and all of his music is biographical.
Hmm.
So everything that he talks about in his music is things that happens in his life. So I feel like you can really use music to convey that and emotions and your story to other people.
Was there anyone? This might be a weird question. Is there any one specific song where you're like, that spoke to me? Wow, music's something else. It's not just sounds. Was there anything that kind of helped you
Um,
kind of see music differently?
I feel like it's not, it didn't really help me, I feel like, see music differently, but Russ, there's this one song that he calls, or that's called Begging You. And it's more of a personal song for him. I feel like he can really kind of talks about the struggles
Can you sing some
in
of
his
it?
not off the top of my head, I don't think.
Try it.
Um,
I hear your mom in the back talking about the financial industry.
oh gosh. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a part.
Should we YouTube it?
Yeah.
Let's
It's
YouTube
kind of
it.
a sad song. Not like a sad song, but
Let's hear it. Let's see. Russ.
kind of depressing. This is just the first song that popped in my head, though.
But see, to me, it would just be background chatter. It would just be noise.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's hard to explain music.
Yeah. This song like comes from an album that he wrote when like he was going through a rough patch in his life. So that's what really kind of what the whole album is about, is really that.
Okay. So that's interesting that when you're just sitting there thinking about yourself, or just like this on a random interview, that's a song that popped in your head.
Yep.
Might have a deeper meaning. We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's for David's alien show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shows going on here in the studio.
Part 2 of that one too.
Exactly. Have you ever thought about being a singer?
I have, actually. Sometimes, I mean, like, not to toot my own horn, but sometimes I don't think I'm that bad singing. So I have thought about it. It's just like, as not like a hobby, but like kind of just like something on the side, I guess, because it'll always be there.
How would that make you feel performing in front of people?
Oh, I don't know if I'd be able to perform in front of people. That might be a little tough. That part might be a little tough though, because I've always been kind of more reserved and to myself. So that would be a little nerve-wracking, I think.
Yeah. There we go. Never written, you've never written songs?
Nope, never tried. Well, I guess, no, never tried.
Ever write any poems?
No, not really. I don't think so.
Do you think you would be better at writing songs, or do you think if somebody just gave you a song, you could just try to sing it, that you'd be better at that?
I think I'd be better at just singing it and not trying to write.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who are songwriters, but they're not the actual talent or performer. So maybe that would be a good way to make a collaboration with somebody. It's like, hey, do you write songs? Would you like somebody to sing it back to you to like help you hear your own work? That's a cool little thing.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
What's Harry Styles' album's name?
Fine Line. Well, his sophomore album is Fine Line.
Why is that one your favorite?
Because again, with him as well, that's kind of a, I don't know, I guess with Fine Line, he became more comfortable because that's only his second album as a solo artist. So his first album was right out of the band. So he hadn't really explored and kind of expanded, but this time it was really more personal to him, kind of more like his life and how he's feeling. And so with that, he became more open in himself, and how he presented himself, I guess, and just the way he lives now is a lot more than what it was then. He's a lot less restricted, I feel like.
Do you think that's really hard for a singer-songwriter to do, to put themselves out there like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because when you're at that status, I guess, of fame, then everything you do is criticized. Everything you do can be seen by the public, and anybody can interpret that in any way. So it's for anybody to put themselves out there like that, you must be really brave and confident in who you are.
See, I could, right there, we could have went to tears, but we didn't.
Yeah, thank you. Number 2, it's okay. I'll be ready. I'll be ready next time.
Okay. There's no being ready for it. I'm just telling you. But when she explains music, it's like, oh my God, it's this deep thing. I'm gonna introduce you to her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's cool.
Her voice is pretty.
Amy Faith.
Amy Faith. Faith with an E. Amy Faith.
Faith with an E. We just did a music video release for her. And the reason I wanted you to hear that is there's so many people out here who want to express themselves. And if music's your outlet, good, let it be that. You don't have to try to change that, you know?
Of course.
I've seen some people be consumed with the wrong things too much. They get so into music, but they're not in the music business, so they're not making money at it. And that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh yeah, I love this thing. It does help me express and escape and do all these other things, but that's its function in my life.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not a rock star, you're not a rock star.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you find the fine line between what you love and what you're doing and how you're going to make money and just trying to find your way and all that? Like, how are you dealing with all that? Personally. I mean, I know it's hard and you're currently going through it.
Yeah.
And I went through it until I was 27 until I decided what I want to do. So it's okay.
Yeah.
But how are you dealing with it?
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely where I'm at. I graduated 2 years ago, 2019. So that's definitely where I'm at, because I feel like my mind is not here where I am now, I'm always set on something bigger, something that's waiting for me out there. And I know that it's out there. I just have to figure out how I'm going to get there.
Okay. Oh, I should have recorded that with Amy Faith.
Oh, I know. We set it up.
What a goof. We're on the phone. Oh, that was so stupid. My bad.
It's okay.
So we got on the phone with Amy Faith.
We did Faith with an E. Amy Faith with an E.
That's right. She's agreed to jump on the Zoom call and be interviewed.
Yes, she has.
Okay, so good job, producer. You're batting 1,000. Your first time you reached out to talent, they're like, yes, let's do it.
I know. Amy Faith, she's amazing.
So we're gonna ask her, and it's like it's hard to explain music, but Amy's gonna do her best at explaining it. And like I said, to me, from the people who have explained it, she's done the best.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
We're getting into the game at a good level.
I think so.
All right, Amy Faith's Zoom call coming up soon.